So we are Table for Two, and this episode is gonna be about.
We're comparing high school versus college from a bunch of pop culture, entertainment, and then like our own personal experiences.
And we have ADHD, so we're gonna be taking quizzes on the side because we cannot focus on a single thing.
Yes.
So let's start. Oh wait, I am your host Naomi.
And I'm Anelise.
And yeah, we already said what we're gonna talk about. So let's get started. High school versus college.
I feel like the two have been pretty different. I feel like I was more social in high school. We want to clarify, we were not popular.
No.
Let's make that something very clear out the window. We were not popular at all.
I feel like we were known, but
Yeah.
not popular, if that makes sense.
Yeah, probably because we did do sports.
Yeah.
In fact, we did academic decathlon, if that helps.
Yeah.
That helps paint a picture of what we were like.
We made it to state.
We made it to state by default, guys.
Yeah,
It was...
Because somebody cheated, so they were like, you guys make it to state. What high school cheated? I want to call you out.
No, we weren't supposed to talk about it.
Oh.
It was 3 years ago. It was,
Yeah.
Or 4 years ago, right?
And then nobody knows what state we're in, so next.
No one needs to know what happened, but another school cheated. And so, yeah, automatically everyone else went to state. What?
It worked out for us.
Period.
And we got hoodies. They were pretty cool.
Oh, we did get hoodies. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's the opposite. I am more social in college than in high
How
school.
so?
I really don't care what people think.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I feel like, yeah, like, I just don't care. Like, I do what I want when I want, and I feel like I have a lot more freedom.
Yeah, there's a lot more independence with college. A lot of
Like,
free
it's on
will. Yeah, everything is basically on you.
Because professors, they're so chill. I feel like that's another thing. Like, in high school, everybody tells you, like, this is not going to slide in college. Like, the professor, no, professors don't care. Like,
They really don't.
they couldn't care less about you. They don't even care to
Yeah.
learn your names. Like,
Yeah.
they don't care. Like, and it's fine.
I think that's what I miss about high school, is that I was close to my teachers. Obviously, they knew my name. I could talk to them. I feel like it's a little bit different in college.
I had ops in high school, so. Oh, that one teacher, you know who you are. I
Which one?
like you. This name is going to be bleeped out.
Okay, yeah, I knew it.
I hate her. Well, no, hate is a strong word, but I strongly disliked her.
No reason.
And I have my reasons. I feel like it was mutual hatred. She had no beef against me.
She had no beef.
She doesn't even know who I am.
Oh my god.
No, honestly, I feel like I am a little closer to my professors. Like, because I'm studying industrial engineering.
Right.
And it's a very small department.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's not
true.
as big as other colleges. So the people I've had, like, since the last 3 semesters, I've had the same people in the classes. Like,
Yeah.
and it's the same professors too, which I have my ops too. One sent me to for no reason at all. I was actually found not guilty, and he will pay.
Yeah. No.
No, he won't. He won't pay. But he did want there to be like a harsh punishment, and I was like, for what? I did nothing wrong. He's
Yeah.
my op. He actually hates me, and I am 100% sure of it. And it's okay. I hate him too.
Basically, yes. My way, it's kind of the same with mine, too. I'm kind of just with the same people, but it's different professors. But I mean, I don't want to talk to my professors unless I have a problem.
Do you go to office hours?
No.
Me either.
I don't like that.
They say it helps, and with some professors, it actually does help because they see your face and they know who you are.
Yeah.
So they give you extra points on exams. But what I do is I just talk to them after class, and I'm like, hi, like, you did a really good... No, just kidding, I don't.
I can't do that.
I just smile, and I hope they acknowledge my existence, and they know I'm in class. And, yeah, honestly, it's worked so far.
Yeah.
I don't want to be... Don't be a tryhard in college.
My degree doesn't allow extra credit, so that's why I'm probably not close to them. Yeah, we literally cannot have... I mean, would you want your nurse... Did you want to be in the hospital knowing your nurse used Quizlet all throughout college?
No.
Exactly.
I feel like there's a difference between our majors, too.
Yeah.
Like, mine, you can get away with using, like, AI and, you know, like, all those resources, because at the end of the day, you use it on the job. Like, if I don't know something, my boss, he's like, just Google it. Like, just Google the formulas.
Like,
you need to know it by memory. Like,
Yeah.
everything you do, like, you could use internet for. And I feel like that's way different from you. Like, if somebody's dying, you're not going to be like, hold up.
Let me YouTube my CPR real quick. Like, like, yeah, you get trained when you get on the job, but still, like, there's a lot of things you need to know, like, about the human body and everything.
I learned everything on my job. I don't think any classes has helped me at all.
Yeah, I mean, no, like, it's helpful, but it's really like when I go to clinicals, I feel like I learn a lot more. You actually see the experience.
I think all majors should have clinicals. No, not clinicals, but like
little test runs, internships, yeah.
Because if you go, well, I mean, you learn everything you need to know on the job.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. There's no textbook that's going to teach you every single thing.
Yeah, like, I went into my job, my internship, and I had no idea what I was doing. And I learned everything on the spot. Like, and I was so, like, well, not in the interview. I lied my way through my interview. Not fully. Like, I just, like made myself sound more experienced.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, I know how to do this and that. Which I do, not to the level that I said I knew how.
Yeah.
But I know how to use the programs and stuff.
Yeah.
So once I started working, like, I told the engineer in charge of me, I was like, I actually don't know how to use it. Like, I need a refresher. And he's like, honestly, like, nobody starts knowing anything. Like, you learn with time.
Like, even my clinicals, I'll be with the nurses, and they're like, oh, no, we do this way. And I'm like,
that's not what the book said.
I'm like, but the ATI book, but no, that's how it works. They tell you, like, medications, know every side effect, know every adverse effect. The computer will tell you. You pull it up, you scan the med, in bright red letters, like, oh my God, respiratory depression. like, yeah, like, obviously you need to know those things, but even then, like, that's going to be there to help you.
I think they exaggerate a lot in college.
Sometimes, yes.
Like, I had a professor for a week, and then I dropped the class because he was just not it.
Yeah.
He called me out in front of the whole class for not raising my hand because I didn't want to go to the job fair. Because I was like, I have a job. And I have a job. Any job, like an internship, you know? And he was like, why are you not going to go to the job fair? And I'm like, why would I? I have a job. And he's like, we're at a retail store? Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Misogynistic. I was like, machista.
Oh, like, I would have fought.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell, like that? And I was like, no, like at an actual like company. I was like, I have an internship, and he's like, where? Oh, leave that out.
Yeah, like
at and then he was like, no, you don't. The fuck you mean I don't? I was like, hello, like hello? Yeah, I do. And yeah, he was just like not it. And throughout the whole class, like, he just talked about himself. He's like, you need to know where you want to work. Because he asked me, like, where do you want to work? And I was like, oh, like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, in the medical field, like, of engineering, you know? And he's like, what company? And I was like, whoever hires me, like, I'm not picky. Yeah, like, a job is a job. And he's like, no. He's like, you need to pick the company. You need to do this. And then later on, in the class, he was like, I applied to 100 companies. And I was like,
what?
So you were just lucky they picked you?
Yeah,
like,
so
you didn't pick the company.
Like, you're telling me you had all 100 of those in the back of your mind.
Uh-huh. Like, those are your dream companies. Girl. Like, no, like, some professors are full of shit. Like, I will say it openly. Like, they think they are, like, the shit. They think they're, like, they think they're him.
Sometimes I always like to say that just because you have a degree in something does not mean you can teach it, unfortunately.
Exactly.
You can be very knowledgeable in it, but teaching is a whole other skill.
Most of professors? I will call you out. I will bleep up the name of the university, but I don't think most of our professors are qualified.
Yeah, I think I've had some good ones, and I've had some, okay, well.
I've had really good ones, like Dr. Contreras. He's my favorite one. Like, I've actually learned, like, I've cried because of his class.
Yeah.
Like, I've had full-on tears, and I've cried to mom. So, like, I'm so stressed. Like, I don't know if this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And then when I actually learn it, I'm like, wow, like, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then I've had some where I have no idea what I've learned in the whole class.
Yeah.
I'm like, I really don't know what the point of this class was. And I've told that professor, I was like, what's the point of this? Like, why am I coding when this is not a coding class? This is a research class. Coding one. Yeah, and he was like, well, and he just stayed quiet. Like, I got no answer. And he changed topics, and I was like,
so, if I may.
Yeah, and but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's another big difference with college is that this is kind of your career. This is what you're going into. In high school, you take these classes to get the degree and whatnot, but college, you need to, like, actually settle in, lock in, and figure out what you're doing. Yeah.
And it's okay to change majors.
Yes, it is always okay to change majors. I think it's also okay to take breaks especially like gap years, even in between classes or like semesters. Because honestly, like, why spend so much money if you don't know what you're gonna do?
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, like, I do think you should take that time off.
Yeah.
Luckily, I feel like we both knew since high school what we wanted to do, so we went straight for it.
Yeah. Even then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what movie do you think is like a big misconception? Like, it got high school wrong, like, to the core. Like, nothing about it is accurate.
Euphoria.
What the hell is going on with Euphoria?
They're filming season 3 from what I'm aware of. And I'm like, what? Like, I haven't seen the show.
Me either.
But I've seen, like, clips of it. I know what it's about. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I know for some people that may be their lives, but I feel like that is such... What is that?
I feel like it's so unrealistic. Like, those parties, like... Those are high school parties. I mean, college parties.
Yeah, those are, like, college-level parties. If the show were made in college, I could better understand that.
It would make sense.
I think especially with the nudity, too. Like, what do you mean these characters are 16 and I'm seeing Sydney Sweeney on the screen? I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's really unrealistic. Like,
yeah. My favorite one that I always think was really well was The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Yeah. I wrote my academic speech on this, and I don't remember much of it, but I think how realistic it is, and it goes more into mental health, being with your friends, but really, like a real experience with high school.
I do think friends make a big part of...
Yeah.
If you're going to have a good or bad high school experience.
Yeah.
So make friends. Honestly, it's... Make friends. What's wrong with not, like... Why would you not want to make friends?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Especially in your major. Help each other out.
Yeah.
You know, just go up to like wherever there's a building. You're like, yo, sit down next to somebody, start a convo.
No, it works. Sometimes it won't, but it does. Like,
yeah,
exchange Instas. Be like, hey,
y'all,
what's your Insta?
Yeah, and just start talking. Like, can I sit here? Boom.
And if they say no, I'm sorry for you.
What?
I'm sorry. Like,
now we're victim blaming?
We don't take responsibility if you get rejected by a friend.
Yeah.
Or a potential friend. Because at the end of the day, rejection is part of life. So
yes.
Learn to take it.
Yes, rejection, progression.
Yeah. They say rejection is just redirection.
Yes. Absolutely.
Another show that I think really got high school down to the core. Well, not to the core. It's a little dramatic, but Glee.
Yeah.
I love Glee. I will always stand by Glee. Glee is my comfort show. Just kidding. It is. It's one of them. Honestly, season 5 and 6 kind of fell off. I don't know if they had many
they kind of fell off.
The last season. The last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
They were not it. But low-key, like, I get Rachel because I want to go to New York too. But, like, I feel like the stereotypes. Honestly, no. Not even, though. Because I always thought that in high school, there would be, like, the popular kids. And it would be, like, really obvious.
Yeah.
Like, in High School Musical, that they separate, like, in the status quo. Like, no.
In the cafeteria with every table. Like, not really.
No, I think, like, it's just really mixed. But... Honestly, no. Glee's very dramatic, but I like it. And it does get some points, like, pretty accurate. But I don't think any choir kid got bullied for being in choir.
No.
Like, it's choir, like.
I liked choir. I took a year of it. I liked it. I mean, I was god-awful, but I liked it. I mean, and I think that's a good thing about college, too, is that you don't have these cliques. There's so many effing people. I mean, you might have, like, little groups here and there in your classes, but even then, like, it's not that really noticeable.
I do think that you have to make friends your first semester. Like, that's a rule. Like, in your major, make friends because you're going to stick with them for the rest of your college years. Like, I made, like, different friends in, like, my classes. Yeah. And I stuck with them for the rest of them. Like, I still hang out with the same people I did my first semester. And I think if I didn't talk to them, I would probably be a loner. Yeah. I'll be in the corner.
Basically, yes.
Because, like, your last, like, 3 semesters, everybody has their little groups in the classes. And there's a lot of, like, projects that you need a group, so pick a good group.
Basically, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say.
Do you think organizations are helpful?
I think with making friends and everything, yes. I regret not really joining any clubs or organizations, but then again, like... I feel like it's not like the end of the world. I'm not going to be 10 years from now like, I should have accepted them. Like, I should have joined them. Like, but I feel like it could have helped make more friends. In college or in high school? I think both. It would both apply. But especially, like, college.
I think in college it's a waste of time.
Really?
I do. It's a very unpopular opinion. And I've told this to the president of the industrial one.
Oh, Lord.
And he actually looked at me like, what the hell's wrong with you? And I was like, you're telling me I had to pay $180
Oh.
to be in this organization, and you only do 3 meetings a semester. That's a waste of my money. And you don't even teach me anything. Like, we just get free pizza, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, they teach you nothing.
Like, at that point, like, I mean, like, unless it's like a hobby you really like, or it applies really good to your career, it might help you out, then yeah, I get it, but...
It looks good on resumes, like, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Like, it looks good on your resume, but if you actually, like, want to learn and get, like, let's say an internship out of it, it's not going to help you. Like, I don't think it is. That's my opinion. I think in high school it's more helpful. Like, it could help you get into colleges, but in college, I don't think so. But there are some really cool ones that do more meetings, but not the engineering ones. At least not.
Yeah, I think with my nursing, we only really have just the student government, which of course is always useful, but I mean, that's really all that I'm aware of that we have.
They need to step it up, like.
Yeah, we want more. You want more clubs. You need more. I feel like, well, because they had the dinner theater, and that apparently was getting shut down, which kind of sucks.
The one thing we had. Honestly, I do wish I joined things like outside of my major, though.
Yeah, I feel like hobbies-wise, that would be kind of nice.
Yeah.
We need to join something. It's just us 2 here doing a podcast. Like,
this is our organization.
Just us 2 members. There's people in the window going, losers! But
I look at the window, I'm like, actually.
She's like, no!
Like, please. I have a reputation.
Freedom. College. Parking tickets.
I do think college gives more freedom. And we already said that, like, I feel like an adult here in college. Because I drive myself to school. Like, if I don't want to go, I cancel my classes. Like,
I don't want to go. I don't feel like it.
My class was canceled. Who canceled it? Me, but.
Me.
But it is a lot more freedom. But you need to be careful with the freedom.
Yeah. I feel like you can easily get carried away.
I also think college is like a little bubble. Like a weird stage between adulthood and, like, still being a kid.
Yeah.
Because you're like how would you say, like, an adult but not an adult. You're like a adult in the making. Yeah. But you're still in this little bubble and you could still, like...
You're very young adults. And it's like, what now?
Yeah, and you have, like, the opportunity to mess up and restart. Yeah. I feel like once you enter the real world, like, you don't have those chances anymore. Like...
Sometimes, like, unfortunately. Yeah. Are there any movies that even talk about that?
I don't think so.
Guys, we're going to write a screenplay right now.
Chat. Please. Should we take our first quiz?
Yes. Okay. Wait, which one were we going to do?
It's weird, but we can tell what type of personality you had in high school based on this quiz.
So we know we already talked about our personalities. We want to talk about who were we really like.
Yeah.
According to a top quality quiz made by BuzzFeed.
Yeah. Like that one episode in... What show was that? With Nick Nelson. He's like, am I gay?
And then, like, it gives him, like, 80% or, like, 50, and he starts crying. No. I love Kit Connor. I love Heartstopper. But no, for real, they were so real for that.
Are you screen recording yours?
I don't even know if I can screen record.
Oh.
Well.
I know you can.
Guys, I'm not tech savvy.
It's engineering.
Engineering. Where would we be without him? Sorry, it was literally talking about, like, what do engineers even do?
Oh, here,
let's answer the question every single person has.
So, as an industrial engineer, we are the mix between the human aspect of manufacturing and the technology. So we kind of, like, implement both of them to benefit the worker and the production. We also reduce the waste and make production lines more efficient.
Basically, yeah.
So basically, we just improve efficiency and we design things. We don't really know what we do either. I've had this question, I had to Google it. I couldn't answer it.
Well, yeah, that's basically it.
So let's start our quiz. So how would you describe your personality?
Based on how we were
in high school? I feel like I was an ambivert.
Yeah.
Because I would talk, but not that much.
I'd say the same, honestly.
How many friends did you have in high school?
Good Lord.
You?
You? I mean, like, close?
Because I feel like I knew people, but I wouldn't say they were my friends.
Yeah.
Huh. Too many to count. Just kidding.
Too many. I was going to put 5.
5 or so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, 5 or so. Were you good at your studies? Yes, of course. Hell yeah. We were top of our class. Well, actually, she was top 10.
I was.
Top 10,
I'm putting top every year.
Top 10. I was top 10%. Number 14.
Wow.
I was most of the time. I'll say most of the time.
I would say you were on top, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, top 10% is pretty good.
I went down after high school. I will admit that.
How many? 0. I had no relationships. Guys, honestly, this is so sad. I will say it openly. I didn't date anybody in high school.
And that's also not a bad thing. I feel like also in movies, you have like people jump in, or like in TV shows. I'm like, your high school probably has like 60 people max. Where are you getting these people from?
No, exactly. Like, ask me how many I dated. 0. I was in love with the same boy for all 4 that's me. That's my life. He doesn't know. I feel like maybe if I was more like outgoing in a way, like I could have told him, and I know we would have dated. I know it. And I had like guys ask me out, but I was like, no, like you're not my type. I had standards back then, not anymore.
No. No. I honestly, like, even in movies, like, it seems so serious in movies and, like, TV shows. I'm like, what?
I don't get when they're like, oh, my God, we're going to go away for college. What are we going to do? Break up?
Y'all going across the countries. What do you mean?
Yeah, like, I don't think long-distance relationships work.
No. Y'all are God's strongest soldiers if you're one of those. But honestly, no.
Like,
I could never.
My friends say, amor de lejos, amor de pendejos.
Yup.
It's not gonna work. Like,
it won't work. Yeah.
Okay, finally. Do you think you were popular back then? Not really. Well, it's because it depends. Like, we weren't popular, but we were well known. Like, we knew. Yeah. Everybody and people knew us, but I feel like they knew us because we were smart.
We once talked about how, like, we only took AP classes and pre-AP and dual credit, and it was about, like, the same 100 people, and our class was 500. And I think that's why maybe it was harder to meet new people, because it was the same people each year. And, I mean, obviously we were known there, but within everyone else.
Yeah, outside of that, we weren't really... Honestly, in graduation, I was like, who the hell are these people?
Yeah.
Like, I had never heard of them before. And we went to middle school with them, too.
Yeah. Like, at my graduation for top 10, they announced our names, and I'm like, I know damn well half the class was going, who the fuck is this?
But it's so funny because people, like, our top 10% and our top 10 people, like, we all knew each other. Yeah. Like, I knew every single person.
I knew everyone. Yeah. I was close with everyone, had their Insta, everything. So I think that also makes a really big deal as well. The classes that you take, the clubs that you're in. It really does, in a way, like, you have kind of cliques and groups in high school, which kind of sucks, but...
So I feel like this answer would be a kinda.
I would say, I'd say kinda.
We were known within our groups. You were a nerd.
What? I was the nerd, hello? I got somewhere in between with Troy Bolton.
What the hell is wrong with BuzzFeed?
I was obsessed with BuzzFeed when I was like in 5th grade. I wanted to work there so badly. Like all they would do is just like make videos and make little quizzes. That is a dream come true for me.
I wanted to be a cashier.
We had really high expectations. Good Lord. But well, didn't we have like the same answers?
We had kind of the same answers. So what the hell happened?
Well, the relationship one I had 1.
Bruh, is that what defines you? Me not having a boyfriend?
Is that what defines me?
Me not having a boyfriend made me a nerd?
That's sad. No.
It's sad.
No. So, we figured out our true selves. I feel like ours should switch. I feel like you were in between. I was the nerd.
Yep. I'm disappointed in this. I'm not gonna lie.
She's so hurt right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember in high school.
She's gonna hack it to BuzzFeed. She's gonna count your days. Count your motherfucking days.
This engineer's gonna fucking.
This fucking nerd's gonna shut you down.
I'm gonna hack BuzzFeed.
No, BuzzFeed, please don't. I love you, BuzzFeed.
No, please hire us. Can they hire? Oh no, that's the Watch Mojo.
Watch Mojo.
I want to be like the Watch Mojo lady.
Oh yeah, just making videos. Like I don't know.
I mean, this is what we're.
They're so addicting.
Like welcome to Watch Mojo.
The 10 minutes videos of just naming random movies. Hell yeah. A letterbox, but in video era.
This is so disappointing. Damn. So sad. So our next section is what college actually teaches us. It teaches you no life skills.
Did we already talk about this too?
Oh.
Yeah, low-key.
So next section.
Skip.
So.
Well, after college. We're not there yet, but.
Yeah, we're still in college, but.
I feel like after college really just depends your major and what you had planned. Like with me, I know for a fact I would be a nurse.
Yeah.
Just go in there.
I'm actually a little more scared for my future.
How so?
I have an internship and everything, and I know I'm gonna get offered a job. Duh.
Duh.
I'm just that amazing. But it's just scary. Like I don't think I'm ready to be an adult, and I graduate next semester.
Yeah.
So it's like once you're out, you're out. Like be an adult. Like you have no other choice.
Even with the housing crisis, I'm not getting a house anytime soon. Let's be effing for real. But
especially because I don't know how to save. Yeah. All my money is gone. No, I think
that's another life skill we need to be learning too.
Yeah, like why aren't they teaching us how to do taxes?
Like, my job did it for me. Well, they gave me the form, but
no, my job did it too.
So do we need to know taxes?
Do we actually need what?
I actually got money from taxes.
Me too. Thank God.
When does that come in? I
already got mine.
What? Guys, is it in the mail? Where do I get my check?
Mine to my checkings account.
I gotta check my bank account after this. Chat clip this. I need to make sure I check my bank account.
But there's a lot of skills that college doesn't teach you, like housing, like how to invest. Why are we not learning how to invest?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be a skill that we should at least have one class.
At least like in high school too. Like I remember we took a class like that, but he was just like, yeah, just complete the modules. That's it. And it's like, what? Like, you're going to throw me out here but knowing nothing?
That's another thing, like people that don't finish high school, like.
I mean, you can always get a GED. That's.
Okay, let's say you do that and you don't go into college. I feel like. Damn, like, you're an adult right after high school.
Yeah, that I feel like is scarier.
That is scary. Because I'm still, like, getting, like
sometimes, like, I work in a restaurant, and, you know, there's me, like, I'm there, like, oh, like, I make money so I can buy all my makeup and go have fun and everything. And then there's people who are there to provide for their kids, and I'm like, what? And, like, their families and bills, and I'm like, what?
Like, I make the same money that the operators at the work.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm an intern. I'm not going to be balling, you know, which I kind of am. I'm happy for my salary.
Yep.
But, like, they're, like, paying their bills with that paycheck, and I'm spending it, like, I don't even know where I'm spending my money at.
I'm spending it for funsies.
Like, I get my money, and it's gone. Like, I'm like, where's it going? And then I kind of look back, and I'm like, damn. So it's going into the sound system, into the camera.
Where are we going into? Yeah.
Yeah, like, I feel like I'm not responsible enough to handle the money. I mean, I have my savings.
Yeah.
Now I do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I don't think I could, like, provide for myself right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I want to go out. I want to spend my money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to worry about paying bills. I mean, I do. I pay half of the bills, but.
Yeah. But even then, like, it's scary.
Yeah. Like, imagine living by yourself. Like, I don't know how to cook.
No. Oh, Lord. We cannot cook. Oh, Lord.
Like, I joke with my friends about being a housewife. I'm like, I don't want to work. Like, I want to be a house. What am I going to do at the house? I don't know how to cook. I don't know, like.
I eat, like, the same 10 foods on rotation. Like, what am I going to do?
Like, I tried to mop after we threw a party at this house, my friends and I. We don't know how to mop. Yeah. The floor was, like, full of soap. We're like,
It's like, oh, what now?
Yeah, like, I don't think I could be a housewife either.
No. I'm a modern woman. I don't
cook.
I don't cook or clean. That's what my job entails. But even then, like, it's like, no. Regrets?
Do you have any regrets from your high school experience? I regret not being more involved. I wish I did sports.
I'm not athletic, but I think I could have done a little bit more volunteer work, a little more work. I would have liked to see if I could have gotten into other colleges. Not that the one that we go to is bad, but I would have liked to see if I could have gone somewhere higher up with the scholarship, of course, because God knows I'm not paying for that. But, you know.
I used to say this was my dream college, and it is just because it's, like, close to our house and stuff. But now I'm like, damn, like, I really do wonder if I could have, like, gone somewhere else.
Like, how different would our lives have been if I had gone, like, my dream school was Berkeley. Like, how different would my life would have been?
I wanted to go to NYU.
NYU. Yale, like Rory Gilmore.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
I know it would be way different people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, another regret, I regret... I wish I went out more.
Yeah.
I wish I did more things in high school.
Yeah,
we were really good kids, so we didn't really like.
I haven't gone to any parties. I still haven't gone to any parties. I don't drink, personal reasons, but even then, like, I think it would have been cool to experience some of that.
No, in college I did start going to parties, but I feel like I'm over the partying phase too. Like, it gets boring after a while.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
what do you mean I'm in someone's backyard with the with the Dos Equis? Like, this is supposed to be the life? Like,
no, yeah, like, sometimes, like, you're like, what the? Like, you're in the parties and you have, like, those, like, moments of realization. You're like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's all of college sometimes. Like, you're in a class and you're like,
I've had so many, like, existential crises. Like,
yeah.
Because I'm like, do I really want to be an engineer? Is this what I want to do the rest of my life? Which it is. I like it. But I don't see myself working the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be rich.
Yes. I cannot disagree.
Damn.
Yeah. I think the one thing I love about my major is that there's so many different, like, types of nurses you can be. So if I get bored with one, I can be like, let me try psych. Let me try something new, you know?
That's true.
And I feel like that's the same with engineering, too. Yeah, like, I know, like, you're majoring in industrial, but even then, I feel like you can always try something else. Kind of in a way.
The good thing about industry is that it is very diverse. Yeah. And not most, but all the engineers that I work with, like, they say they went to mechanical. I hate mechanical majors just because they think they're all that. You're not. You're going to end up working as an industrial and we're going to get paid the same.
Damn.
Like, I say it openly. We're going to get paid the same. Because I have, like, this one other dude that's electromechanical engineer. Mm-hmm. His label, like, in the company, industrial.
Yeah.
So hate on us all you want, but you're going to end up working as an industrial. Not all of you. I'm not hating on all of you. Those that think they're all that, like, no.
No.
Like, there's nothing wrong with industrial. It's, like, the most diverse one that you could choose.
Yeah.
Because you could go into any field. You could go from quality to manufacturing. You could even get into safety.
Yeah.
Like, any, like, position in the plant you could get in as an industrial.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I say college is kind of just the time you try new things. Not, you don't got to try everything, but, you know. No.
Like,
try a lot of new things.
I think you need to know who you are. And if you don't want to try something, don't do it. Like, if you don't want to drink, don't drink. Like,
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like,
FOMO, don't go into the FOMO.
No.
It's okay. You'll be fine. Like, yeah, you basically find yourself in college.
Yeah, you do, honestly. It's hard, but
it is hard.
It's fun. Also, professors don't care what you're going through. They expect you to have your work done and your test done.
After we just said, like, no, they're really lenient, and then
they are lenient, but they don't care about your life or you as a person.
I think that's also what I kind of miss about high school is that my teachers did care about me. They'd ask about me. And in college, I mean, girl, I don't even know their first names. Like, they don't even know my name.
I stalked them.
On LinkedIn.
I think I have some professors on LinkedIn. But no, like, I have a friend. I don't know if I should share this story. Well, it's just general story. Like, even my personal story. Like, when my grandma passed away, like, I told the professor he did not care. He still expected me to have my test done that day. I was like, my grandma just passed away, like, today, like, a few hours ago. Yeah. I just took the test and got a 0 on it because I couldn't focus. And I was like, anyway. It's
kind of like the world cannot stop when you're in college. Sometimes I feel like it sometimes went by faster, if anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going faster and faster as we're about to graduate.
And it's so sad.
Yeah.
I don't want to graduate. I mean, I do. I want to get out of here, but...
Yeah.
It's scary. Should we take another quiz?
Yeah. What should we find?
What quiz should we take?
Let's see. Yours pops up, because...
College is fun, but...
Or maybe a college quiz.
Oh, I like that idea. College. I also think that the friends you make in college are probably some of the friends that you're going to have for life.
Yeah.
So pick good friends. Honestly, your friends will either make or break you.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds sad, but choosing the wrong friends could, like, really bring you down.
Yeah.
So, like, the friends that you have definitely affect you. Because with them, like, they're like, let's skip class. And it's just so easy to be like, yeah, let's, like, skip this one class. And then it becomes habit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've been to class in a whole month.
Yeah.
But,
oops.
Yeah, like, just choose your friends wisely. Like, I have other friends that are like, no, we have to go to class. And those are the friends that you should make. Because they help you. They help you.
Yeah.
Wait, what class are we going to take? Did you send it to me?
What kind of college degree will you get?
Yes, we should just do what major they think you should do.
And we'll review perfect. Okay.
Ooh.
There we go. That's saucy.
BuzzFeed is going to give us...
Not the BuzzFeed.
What college... No, what?
So basically, we spend a day in college on the quiz, and then it'll tell us our perfect college major.
Let's see if I could get it right. Okay, let's start. First, what's your housing situation? Individual room?
Should we put how this is like how we actually are right now?
I think we should do two, like how we are living right now.
So how we are.
Okay.
So
there's nothing that says living with parents, is there?
Yeah, girl, the first one.
No, where?
No, the middle one. On the left?
Oh,
yeah. We live still at home. I feel like that's the most case with our college, too. Most people are just commuters, which isn't a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. What will you do before class? Nap?
Coffee. I really like coffee.
No, I wake up and I come straight to class.
Yeah, basically.
And then how many classes did you have today? I had 2.
I have...
Why is there no option for 2 classes?
2 classes, but it's only like once a week. Unfortunately, one of the classes is 4 hours long, and the other one is 2.
Damn.
So I guess I do have some free days then. But, well, then I have clinical, so I don't know. So, I have some free days, but it's clinical.
Wait, where's the option for some free days?
The second one?
Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm like reading it. I'm like, I'm not even reading.
Oh, hello.
Next, pick a student lunch. Nothing. I
do take my own food, but I only eat like the same 10 foods on rotation. So sandwich, yes sir.
Honestly, I've been eating sandwich. I got hated on it at work because I took a sandwich like for a whole week straight. I was taking sandwich and they're like, "Do you not know how to cook?"
No.
And I looked at him and I was like, "Do you think I know how to cook just because I'm a woman?" He stayed quiet.
Oh. Hell yeah.
I was like, I will take you to HR right now.
For real. What am I taking out of interest? Girl, I can't pay for that.
I remember I took computer science for fun.
That's true.
But that's not here.
Out of interest? I guess Spanish, just because I think it would be nice to know another language, especially where we live, since I'm working with people. I feel like with you, like...
Theory of relativity... I'm trying to pick that one because why not?
Yeah, why the hell not?
What the heck not? What do you have to do in the afternoon? What do you have to do in the afternoon?
I have to study.
Yeah, right now, I'm working on group projects because finals.
Yeah.
And then pick a studying picture that screams you at the study rooms. We're at Starbucks, okay.
All these pictures are men. None of these.
Where's the woman representation?
I don't get... What do you mean what screams you? All these are like the exact same.
What is this? Honestly, this one, because I do go to Starbucks to study. Don't hate on me. Don't cancel me because I go to Starbucks. Please.
I'm not going to cancel you. I usually stay at school because I guess this one. What the hell?
And then finally,
hell?
pick a college party to go to. So I've been to most of these. I'm just kidding.
I've been to none of these. What am I?
The silent disco is so boring. No, thank you.
It is?
It's the most awkward thing you would actually like. You look so
Can you
stupid.
adjust the volume on it?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, that's not bad.
But everybody looks stupid. And then you change between channels. So, like, you might be dancing to one thing and then somebody else is dancing to a different thing.
Someone's, like, absolutely crashing out in the corner.
these are the same thing. It's just like beer
What is
pong.
this? What is this shit? I guess I'm gonna pick this one.
Honestly, I do this one the most.
I like dancing. I don't drink. Linguistics.
I got the same thing.
Yeah. What is that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, don't put this in. But that's literally what he's studying. It was meant to be.
Honestly, that's so cool. I like that.
All right, you know what? I fuck with linguistics. It says we're excellent communicators. I'm an introvert, but perfect. Clock it. I've always been fascinated by language. I know one.
Yeah.
What are they trying to say?
I want to learn Portuguese.
Fuck yeah.
And like, obrigado.
For real.
French? Bonjour.
Bonjour for French people.
Je m'appelle Nahomi. I took French in high school, and I learned how to say. How do you say it? I learned nothing. What's the one thing like espalhou toilette or something? Don't hate on my French. I took it in high school like 3 years ago, and I just learned how to say, "Can I go to the restroom?" And bonjour. Croissant. Like Tom Holland.
Yo, get my degree advisor right now. Let me change my major. Let's change our majors.
Let's start over and now actually answer like what we would have.
Okay, we're gonna do like like if we were still in our high school minds, thinking like, okay.
How would high school me think?
Yeah. Like our senior year, we're like, okay, we're going to college next semester.
Okay. So first, what's your housing situation? So let's say I went to NYU.
Mm-hmm.
I would want a studio apartment by myself. I don't think I would want a roommate.
Yeah, that would be nice. Low-key, yeah. With strangers? Hell no. What am I going to do before class?
I would hit the gym.
I'm still getting coffee. Man, I'm not doing any of that.
I would be like, Jimmy.
In the gym.
How many classes do you have today? I would say that my day is packed. So high school me was like, I'm going to graduate early.
Yeah, because I was immediately like, oh my God, every day I'm going to be busy. I have studying. Yeah.
Like
everything is packed.
Semesters, I had like 18 credits.
Oh my God.
I was overdoing it. I had 6 classes.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
That's actually
insane. My first 3 semesters, I had 6 classes for the first one, and then 7 for the other one, and then 6 for the next one. So what was I doing? What were you thinking?
No, for real. Like, I'm going to pack with classes. Why not?
Yeah.
School lunch.
I'd like to say I would have meal prepped, but
my diet has not changed, but I would probably just say takeout because I thought I was going to be eating a lot of fast food, and I don't.
No. Which classes are you taking? I can't say the word.
Photography.
Fotografía.
I think I would say neuroscience because I'm still medical. Because at the time, I didn't really know what exactly I wanted to do. I knew just something medical. So yeah, why the hell not?
What do you have to do in the afternoon? I like to say I'm going
to say work.
Yeah, because if I'm living in NYU, like in New York.
How are we going to pay for all this?
Yeah, I'm going to need a job. And then these are all the same. I hate this question. But honestly, I feel like this one gives New York.
For real. I'm going to still choose the same one from last time. And then a party.
I feel like high school, we didn't a party.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would pick this one because it looks more social and not a lot of things. I got the same thing.
Oh, we still got linguistics.
I think this quiz is broken. No way, we changed everything.
Oh no, people are getting different. People are getting math, computer science, linguistics.
How the hell have we chose different things?
What did we do? What did we do differently? Okay, you know what? Hell yeah, I fuck with linguistics.
Maybe it's a sign that we should change our majors.
It was meant to be. They told us. They said it was accurate. BuzzFeed.
I trust BuzzFeed with my life.
Yeah. Just like the Heartstopper quiz.
Am I gay?
Aww, that's so cute. That show is so cute. I don't care what anyone says.
It's honestly a comfort show.
It's really so cute. People are like, it's cringe. And I'm like, you weren't cringe in high school?
People in high school are cringy.
Yeah, we were cringy. And to be cringe is to be free. So who cares?
Honestly, I feel like that's one thing I learned. I think in high school I cared so much what everybody thought of me. And now I'm like, think whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go around proving everybody wrong. Like, yeah. I remember in high school, my sophomore year, I had this friend named I'll bleep out the name. Well, let's change the name. I had this friend named Carly. It's almost the same.
Yeah, basically.
And then she asked me if I knew this guy named this guy named Roger.
Yes.
And I told her, like, I've heard of him, but I don't know who he is. And she's like, liar. And I was like,
hello?
I was like, what do you mean, liar? I was like, I don't know him. Like, she's like, you dated him. And I was like, no, like, I've never dated anybody. Like, and he was like claiming to have dated me. And I was like,
the hell?
Why is this starting if I don't even know the guy?
Yeah.
Like, and I remember I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, what did she tell somebody else? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that would have been
anything. Who the hell cares?
Like, I don't think that would have been bad at all. Like, you know, like, but now, like, if they told me, like, I heard you were dating somebody, I'm like, really? Like, how come I didn't know about it?
Really?
Who? Bring him to
Where
me.
at? No, for real. Like, hello? Can I meet him?
Like, where's he at?
But like, no, for real. Yeah,
definitely. I don't know where I was going with this.
No, but you have a point. Like, people, like, rumors and everything. Thankfully, that doesn't happen in college. You're like, so what?
I think college is too big to start a rumor.
Yeah.
Like, maybe between, like, friend groups, but...
even then, like...
like, it's not major.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. But I feel like in high school, a rumor could definitely ruin your reputation.
Yeah.
High school is scary. Like, low-key. Like, if you could go back and relive high school, would you?
There's, like, some moments I loved. Like, being, like, in high Q with the friends in senior year, but no.
I think prime years... well, more prime high school year was senior year.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were, like, going out more. Well, and by going out, I mean going to her house to watch movies.
Basically, yes. But, hey, it's a start. We're still there.
Like, that was our Fridays. Like, we had our Friday night movie nights.
Yeah.
And we had our Friday night game nights, and we did Monopoly, and I ended up fighting with our friend. That game got heated.
Monopoly gets heated.
It does. And we're all very competitive.
Bro, imagine business majors. Oh, boy. Oh. I want to see that so badly.
Yeah. But, yeah.
I don't know if I would, like, go back in time and relive it.
I wouldn't.
But there's some memories that I always love.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Grew up, but that's the first thing that came to mind. That was traumatizing.
He thought because he was choking on a jelly.
And then I think I made him laugh and he choked. And then the worst part, our teacher kept reading the question. Like, you have her friend was like...
And the teacher's in front of us, like he noticed.
He's reading the question, he probably went...
He looked up.
He probably looked up and went, anyways.
Like, let him die for 10 points.
So the other team, the team I cared about, it's like, oh, I get it.
Dude, I remember, you know how, like, our team was usually, like, you, me, Manny, and that's it, and then the other team was... Oh, these names are gonna be... Can we say these names, or are we gonna...
Let's not say names, no.
So... Iris,
It was the other team. The other team.
And let's say it's Iris. Okay, so Iris, I remember she was in the other team because it was like the underclassmen and the upperclassmen. I remember I texted her. Like, we were texting like throughout the game, which we're not allowed to do, but it was practice. And I was like, say the stupidest thing you can say, like, for this question. And she's like, they're gonna kill me. And I was like, say it. It was like the stupidest thing. I think they asked what like author wrote it, and it was so obvious. Like, we all knew that one.
Yeah.
She said something completely wrong. She busted so confident. She's like, is it this, and that? Dude, her teammate looked at her so mad. Like, she turned around.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And she was like, and Iris was like,
what?
I was laughing the whole time. I loved Iris. I miss Iris.
Yeah, I do. She was so funny.
She's so funny.
No, but I think just all of IQ, I would go back. There were times sophomore year, we were playing against a really good effing school.
Yeah.
And so our team, we were losing. Of course we were. And then the last question was, who painted Mona Lisa? Was in Michelangelo. And I was like, no!
We turned.
We could have gotten 10 points. We got -5 for that because he rang it early.
Oh, time.
And it was like, you gotta be shitting my dick right now. Like, you cannot be serious.
The other team laughed at us. They definitely laughed at us. And we were like, oh.
Oh, I guess.
Dude, no. How do you mess up? Like,
and I was like, what?
He was so confident.
And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like,
we don't let him forget.
I think we all kind of like studied our own things too. Like, I was in literature, arts. I knew like a lot of capitals. What would you study? You
Random
knew a lot
things.
of music.
Yeah.
You were good with music. He knew his things.
Yeah, he knew random things like Titicaca. Like,
yeah, like Titicaca and all that. I'm like, girl.
Like, what the heck? What else? Another high school memory? I could tell you what I didn't like. What I didn't like from high school. Just kidding. I think I had a very decent experience. Yeah. Like a very average, normal experience.
Yeah.
I had a beef with my music teacher, but I feel like every music student in high school has
at one point.
Beef. Yeah. At one point or another, like you dislike your teacher.
Yeah.
For me, it got to a point where I quit. But
she quit.
I feel like that's so normal, and that's another thing. Like teachers could either make or break something that you really like. Like for me, I really liked it, and they made me hate it.
Yeah, I think that also applies in college too. Like there's some classes that apply to your degree, and you're like, damn, I hate it here.
Yeah.
I hate the professor. I hate this class. Yeah. I think I mean that really does make a big difference in your future.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michelangelo, yes.
Yes, Michelangelo.
Thank you to those twins that made us remember Da Vinci. If only they were there sophomore year, we could have gotten those points. If only.
What else? How would you say you've changed? Did we already say that?
Mm-mm.
So how do you think you've changed from high school to college?
I think I somehow became more introverted. I don't think I talk to more people now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still like that independence. That's a big change. What about you? I feel like...
I think I've changed a lot.
Yeah, you changed your hair color.
I got piercings, I got tattoos, and I dyed my hair. Which is so crazy to me because high school me would have been like... I used to say, never get tattoos.
Yeah.
Never in my life am I ever going to get a tattoo, piercings, or dye my hair. Because I loved my hair.
Yeah.
And I feel like the things I've lived in college and all those experiences, they've shaped me as a person.
Yeah.
And they're really stupid ideas that I used to have.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with people that are tattooed. It doesn't make you a criminal.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of my background too, because I grew up very religious.
Yeah.
So they're definitely a big no-no. So I think I kind of went my own way. I kind of. Yeah, I think I found my personality. I made myself who I am.
You gotta experiment in college. Do what you want to do.
I have a personality now.
Yeah. Hello?
I was very I was a little more introverted in high school. I had a personality, but it was more bland. And now I'm I speak my mind. I don't sit quiet.
Yeah.
If I think something is wrong, I will say it. I don't care. I feel I don't care. That's what it changed. I don't care. I used to care a lot in high school. And now I just don't.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to care. Because life is not that serious.
It really is not.
It's not. Life is life, and
yeah.
It moves on. And it changes. So you have to be constantly changing.
So thank you for coming to our episode where we talk about our college experience, comparing it to high school, comparing it to pop media and everything like that.
I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next episode.
And thank you for pulling up a chair for Table for Two.
Like, subscribe, and come back next week. We'll be posting every Thursday.
Cut. Cut. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Very good.